Knowing how to sell saved my life this year. See, at the beginning of this year, I was handed a very unexpected life card, very painful life card. And if I didn't know how to sell, I would not be here right now. And it is the exact thing that every single person you ever sell to and yourself need all of the time. So please take this in. See, when we think about selling, it's about showing someone an outcome that they don't always see as possible, right? After being a coach for 11 years, I've seen firsthand most of my job, a lot of the time, is constantly breaking people's beliefs about what they think is possible for their lives, themselves, their relationship, their connection, getting more honest, building wealth, making money. It's constantly breaking someone's perception of the world they're currently seeing. So earlier this year, I was handed a real life card, not the type that's like, ooh, slap on the wrist. I'm talking a lot of pain. And I will share about it later of what I've gone through and really in hopes that other people can live their life differently. But when you're in the depth of unknown and the depth of real fear and potential loss, there's only one thing that carries you through. There's only one thing that allows you to actually feel like a human through it. You got to hold on so tight to the outcome, to the desire for what you're going for in your life. And if I didn't have the skill of sales, which is really belief, right? All sales is a transference of belief. Someone doesn't buy from you because they don't think that they can actually have the outcome that they want. They don't think they can generate the money. They don't think they could have the time. It's not about you. It's about their own belief. And that's why most of sales is about transferring a belief to someone else. Well, I sold myself on a future that I really didn't know if it would be possible. I sold myself on an outcome that I really didn't know if it would be able to happen, but I just believed it. Every single day, I believed it. I meditated with it. I did meditation with other people, and I just was unwilling to believe anything else. And I will tell you, miracles, literal miracles have happened in my life, literal miracles. And I truly believe that when you believe in something, you think differently, you make decisions differently, you move differently. And this is why sales changes and saves lives. And this is why I love what I do. This is why I think selling is the kindest thing you can do. Because I could have walked through this season in this situation, all the pain, all the unknown, and looping in it. But instead, I'm a saleswoman. What does that even mean? I'm a belief believer. I believe in people. I believe in life. I believe in possibilities. That's all sales is. And when you see that sales is not about convincing someone of anything, trying to make them self-believe, like I had to feel, do I think this is true? Yes. Am I scared to believe it? Yes. Do I know it's going to happen? No. Can I just know it's going to help me? If I believe this, is it going to serve me in my life? Yes. So you better believe. All I did was believe in a future, in a possibility that I wanted, that I really didn't know if it was going to happen. I really didn't know if it was actually going to be possible. But you know what? What do I got to lose? And that's the thing. All sales is helping someone see that they can have an outcome, whether it's their skin, whether it's their life, their relationships, a better body, making more money, whatever it is, you're helping someone see that they get to have something that they don't think they can have. Because most people live their life here in a limited viewpoint of possibility. They think they can only have this. And sales is about cracking them to see that they can have this. And that's why it is a privilege and a gift. Every time you sell, you're showing a potential for someone's life that they didn't even know that they can have. And every time you don't, or you hold back in your sales process, you are literally robbing someone of changing their life. And this is how sales saved my life, because I had the skills, because I've been doing it my whole life, and my entire career has been coaching. And all coaching is, in its essence, is helping someone see truth, which is really seeing possibility. That's all coaching is. It's helping people create what they want in their life. And to do that, you have to see life differently. You have to see a new reality than what your current viewpoint is. And when you deal with an objection, a challenge, whatever it is, all you're doing is meeting someone in their limited viewpoint, and you're helping open a door that they didn't even know was there. You're not convincing them. You're not getting them to do anything. You're helping them already perceive a new viewpoint. And guess what? If they didn't actually have that, if they didn't think it was possible, they wouldn't buy. And that's why it's a true service to actually sell to someone. It's a true service to meet someone in their objections, in their challenges, and to be like, hey, here's another way. And this is why when we do sales from a really humanistic perspective, when we're really willing to meet people in limitation, when we're willing to show them there's another way, when we don't get frustrated in the sales process of it not closing and it not working, and we just see it as it's going to work. Because nothing's ever not going to work. If you work at it and get feedback and get mentorship and get support, it's going to work. Now, are you going to be an expert right away? No. But are you going to continue to get better? Yes. When I first found out what I was dealing with in my life, and I was like, whew, this is an ambitious mental sell for this possibility, Christy. You think I believed it right away? You think I was like, hell yeah, it's going to happen? No. I was flooded with fear, flooded with doubt, but I just kept selling myself on a future that I knew was possible. And guess what helped me? Having people around me who kept doing it to me, being like, this is what we're holding for you, for your family, for all of it. They were selling me back. And without them, I wouldn't be here. And without you, people in their life will not go where you are helping them to go. And as I kept doing it day in, day out, day in, day out, day in, day out, as I kept doing it, guess what happened? My belief got stronger. My belief got stronger. My belief got stronger. And guess what happened? Miracles started happening as a result of it. And this is why when you sell, you are changing someone's life and you have no idea. But you need to learn to sell in a way that feels right, where you understand how to help people overcome their beliefs, how to see that all you're doing is helping them see a life that they can't see for themselves right now, that they think they're living in limitation, when it's an illusion that you can literally create what you want. And if you feel like money, time, great, there's opportunities, there's possibilities, there's choices, there's decisions. I've seen it hands down. I've had someone come to me and say, I don't have the money. I know I want this program. I don't have the money. The next day, pay in full for my program. Why? Because I'm convincing them, because I'm telling them? No, because most people who say they don't have the money or whatever it is because they don't really believe they can have what they have. Because if you needed a surgery, who's not going to pay for a surgery you need? You would figure it out. And that is why when you don't give up on people, it is the greatest gift. And selling is the greatest belief transference that possibly exists. And that's why developing the skill of selling is everything. Changes your life, changes their life, and changed my life this year. And that's what really selling from service really is. You're giving someone a belief to a possibility, to an outcome they can't see. And giving up on them is the worst thing you can do. And the best thing is knowing that you're not stopping until they see that belief or the next person gets to see it.